As we all know that the theme for this year's National Youth Day is about youth in global action. So I want to narrow it down to Nigeria. So I would like to start by defining who a youth is. And I'm really sorry, I'm going to talk about the youth. So the older people here should please pardon me. The youth, the youth, according to the Nigerian population, is anybody between the age of 18 to 35. But by extension, I will say a youth is a period of time between, it's a period of time when a person is at his or her peak in terms of strength to be productive. The youths are the most productive population of every nation and its pride because of their strengths. In a country like ours, where we youths account for 60% of the population, according to the president, it is important that we begin to explore our capabilities and inward skills if we want our nation to make any sustainable growth and development. We are the future of any society, hence, the future of any nation is as bright as its youthful population. We understand and acknowledge our limitation as young generation in an emerging or developing country like Nigeria, where we can't sit in self-pity. We must begin to find out things that makes us unique. In recent time, in recent times, one sector that has been very fair to the young generation of the world has been the information technology. Where once the knowledge is gathered, activities becomes only capital needed to shake the world. Little wonder, most young people around the world are the richest, mostly emerge from this sector. And we can give example with the owner of Facebook and other social media networks. We must understand that most of our political leaders and even religious leaders began their leadership while they were very young. We must begin to think differently and understand that the change we all need begins with us. This saying isn't political. This saying isn't a political rhetoric, but a fact. We may be just 60% of today's population, but we are 100% of the future. We must be committed to our future, irrespective of the dreadful challenges staring us in the first. We must develop ourselves, learn skills that are contemporary, and so we can compare favorably for job opportunities anywhere in the world as global citizens. Education is a vital part of the plan. Today, we in the northern part of the country account for over 12 million out of school children. Every day of people want alive or killed. Kidnapping and abduction has become no news. As we all 19 has changed, but it came with opportunities as it indeed a global work remotely. In America, UK at the of my house. Dollar question is the youth involvement in politics. Oh yes, like the person that introduced me said, I am a strong advocate of that. As you may know, I did partake in the last election for House of Assembly seat in Yola South, Adamawa State. But the question yet again is, how prepared are we to wrestle power from the old as they won't hand it over on a platter of gold? Politics involves real funds, I'm talking about money. The contels involves high level of intelligence. But how can we, as youth and young generation, sorry, but how can we, when as youth and young generation, we have not defeated hunger, which makes us not vulnerable to vote selling, but ready hands to be used to rig election and cause mayhems in elections? Yes, it is the youth who perpetrate such wickedness, not the elderly ones. How can we become captains of global industry like our fathers when the only skill we have, Solent, are the wrong ones for all the good reasons in the world? We don't consider entrepreneurship because our mindsets and brains have become too lazy to be creative. Instead, we loiter the streets all in the quest of white-collar jobs. Look for something to do. If you want, you can sell shit. You can make money out of that. It's all start by you looking inward for your strength and capabilities. Develop them to be what a price tag we intend to put on them. Because money is a reward for solving problems. Any money you make without solving a problem is a corrupt. We can make it. If our past president, President Goodluck Jonathan, who had no shoes, can become president. If Obama, a black man of Kenya descent, can rule America, Dangote could build a business empire from the scratch without so much formal education at the time we can. If our dear Atiku Abubakar can be the vice president of Nigeria and also the employer of youth and the employer of labor in Nigeria, then we can. We are a blessed generation. Young Nigerians are making us proud all over in business, IT, judiciary, and politics, be it in USA, UK, and even Canada, irrespective of color or background. We aren't different as we can and we rise above our challenges.
Okay.
Overcome every bottleneck obstacle
Yeah.
because we are resilient and committed to our goals of making our lives better and making Nigeria a better place for all.
Yeah.
Join me, Comrade Abdulrahman Bapullo, today as I begin my strategic movement into today and the future we deserve. Thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
God bless you.
Thank you.